It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Welcome back to another Positive Tuesday here on JD's YouTube. Today's Positive Tuesday, I'm going to talk about the 8 reasons why it's okay to fail. Water. It is an okay thing to fail. It is a good thing to fail. It is a positive thing to fail. I know it's kind of strange concept for some, but got my list and I will elaborate with each one. Not in any particular order. I just wrote them down as I came to my head. I sat down and thought about this. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Everybody fails. When you're trying to crawl or when you're trying to walk, you fall on your face. When you try to run, it just happens through life that eventually you will fail. Everybody would be a superior race if everybody just did everything straight out the gate. Nobody does anything straight out the gate. Your brain has to comprehend what is going on. It has to learn it. So it needs to fail. Learn from it. Number 2, learn from it. You can learn from your failures instead of looking at it and going, oh, man, I'm a loser. I suck. You can look at it and go, what can I do better in that situation next time? Because most likely that situation is going to present itself again. History in life doesn't give you that many one-offs. I've learned that there's not a lot of time in my life where it's just one of. It's not how it works. So, I'll give you an example. The first time I fell in love, the high school sweetheart, I thought it was a fail. It didn't work. She cheated on me. I went through all that stuff. No hard feelings. I'm just going through the backstory. So within doing that, I learned how to be better prepared when God gave me Chelsea. Again, it didn't happen once in my lifetime like I thought it was going to. I thought it was only going to happen once. But it happened twice, and I've learned from it. Even if this marriage ends in divorce, I will have learned from it. And if I ever do decide to get married in the future, I will have learned from this. You got to learn from your failures so you don't repeat them. If you don't learn anything from your failure, then you are going to repeat the same thing over and over again and not understand why you can't achieve what you are achieving. Could be like taking a free throw shot in basketball and maybe your foot, you keep stepping with your left foot and that's causing the ball to be off. Well, if you look back at it and you look at the tape and you go, okay, I can see I'm doing and you switch it up. Maybe next time you take the shot, you get it. It will make you stronger. I know that sounds like a difficult one to take. Failures usually beat people down. But if you can bounce back from them, you are now that much stronger. Emotionally, physically, mentally, stronger than you were when you when you failed the first time. I am now stronger. The first failed, what do you call it? Engagement. I am now stronger from that. I've learned from that, and I've become, because I've picked stuff out of it. Yeah, talk to my hands. I've learned from it. I need a wider camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. If you accept failure, you take more chances. You ever hear that saying, you only miss 100% of the shots you do not take? That's true. It's mathematically true. However, if you do take the shots and you miss and you fail, then you can learn from it and take chances at a new angle or a new spot. Take chances with something new. Just try something new, but you got to be okay with there's a chance you fail. But taking chances leads to some really good stuff, especially if you're very passionate about something and you just don't want to fall on your face. Take the chance, man. You might surprise yourself. You find new ways. You fail, you get back up, and then you find another way to try it. Maybe you approached it from the wrong angle. Maybe, you should have ducked instead of weaved, or maybe you weaved instead of ducked. You interpretate new things to come at this problem, new ways to come at this problem. I get it all the time. I try to tell Logan when he gets frustrated at video games, just take a step back if it's frustrating you. Relax for a second, then come back at it. Maybe you'll see something that you didn't see. I do it with school. I get frustrated with school sometimes, and then I take a step back. I breathe, and I come back and I go, oh, okay, I wasn't seeing this. Okay. It makes winning that much sweeter. Let's go with the 6 seed New York Giants, who beat the undefeated New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. They were failures. There was the 6 seed. They barely got in. They shouldn't have come anywhere close to beating the Patriots. Not only did they beat the Patriots, they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That must have been all so much sweeter. The Patriots, who are undefeated, probably wish they can take that defeat and put it somewhere else in the in the season instead of the game. But yeah. So it feels so much better when you keep trying, and then eventually you get there. This YouTube channel. This is my second YouTube channel, because my first YouTube channel, the name was JD's Films. I thought that was a clever name, and I thought I was going to talk about horror movies and have this big giant thing with films. I love movies. But I wanted to do so much more. I wanted to reach so many more people than just that specific thing. I want to try to get a broader audience and then trickle down to a subject, because I like to talk about everything, not just one particular thing. I like a lot of things. So I've got this other YouTube channel, and it just, my subscribers, I can't talk. My subscribers keep going up, and it just feels really good. Everyone fails. You can't look at this and go, man, I'm the only one who can't do this. No, you're not. You're probably like the 1,000th, millionth person who can't do this. My biggest example, the one I love the most, is Thomas Edison. He invented the light bulb. Do you know how many inventions, variations of the light bulb before he got the one he got? I think it's like 100. It's over 100,000 times that he had failed before he got to the light bulb. But that's what he's famous for. But if he would have stopped at like failure 999, he would never invented the light bulb. And the last thing I want to talk about is one of the most important things that come from this failure: your empathy towards other people. You fail and you understand. If you are given life to you, you're handed to you, you're praised all the time, you really start to look down at people who claw and scratch their way up. You really can't empathize with it. It's not your fault, but you can't empathize with somebody who's struggling. You fail a lot. You struggle. You get to win and get to the top. Now you can understand how that guy feels, or that girl, the person feels at the bottom. And that leads to more people helping other people out of the hole. And that's a good feeling, to understand what that person's going through and help them. And I really enjoy that. That is Positive Tuesday. No, with that being said, much love. JD, out.